Welcome back, everyone. Hey, there are a lot of you out there right now. College graduates, those of you that have just got out of school and landed your first job in the real world, or even if you're still searching for work, right now we're talking to you. This is a critical time to be conscientious about your spending. With us today, we have our financial expert, Jennifer Hines. She is with the Wisconsin Bankers Association. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
It's great to have you here today. We're talking about how to secure a financial future. This is a really tough time for a lot of college grads. I read a statistic lately about how much most college grads expect to earn versus what realistically they're going to take home. You have numbers on this.
Yeah, the national average is around $46,000. It seems like a lot of money for graduates, but when they start to think what all comes out of it, the national average is about half.
So what they're going to be actually taking home is around 23.
Yeah.
That's a huge chunk missing out of their paychecks. It's going to be a pretty rude awakening. Okay, so we have some points that we want to make. Be realistic about your pay, which is what we just talked about. Prepare for the unexpected. What's most important to remember there?
If you are renting an apartment, look into renter's insurance. It's a small piece, but it's very important to cover your possessions.
And you say, look at whether or not your employer offers health insurance and stay on your parents' plan if it will allow you to do so. Doesn't cover it. Credit scores matter. What's important there?
To know the difference between your credit report and your credit score. Your credit report is basically a history of all of your credit. It will show any of your payments, late payments, bankruptcies, any piece of your credit will show up. That affects your credit score. The better your credit, the higher your score.
And important because it will allow you to buy a car,
exactly,
to get to your new job, all those important things as you move down the road.
Exactly.
Set aside money year-round.
Yes, that is a simple tip. Even setting aside a few dollars, you can put towards the things you really want to spend your money on. Open up a savings account for a vacation fund or a me fund or even a car fund. Instead of paying for it all at once, setting aside money year-round.
Take advantage of free money. What specifically do you have there?
Well, most employers offer pre-tax savings through the retirement accounts. The more money that you put aside, the higher their match will be.
And the sooner you start, the better. Take that from a lot of people right now who wish they had done more sooner.
Exactly.
All right, and start investing now. You're not going to regret it. What do you want to say about that?
Well, the longer your assets remain invested, the greater the potential for growth. And if you talk to anybody that's been investing, that is what they will tell you.
All right, you say in order to be financially savvy, 6 steps.
You need to
spend less than what you earn, stay protected through proper insurance. We've talked a little bit about this. Maintain good credit, save for the short and long term, and you're going to be off to a great financial start. Yes. Parting advice for recent college grads?
Well, spend less than you make. That's the biggest thing.
We've seen a lot of people in the past few years specifically getting into a lot of trouble with that.
Yes.
So. All right, Jennifer, this is your first time on with us after Rose Oswald-Poles, who's now the president for WBA, who's been with us for 3 years, so kind of handing over the reins. Great job today. Thanks so much for joining us. We really appreciate it. And this will be online in case your student isn't watching, your recent college grad, and you want to send them a link, so we'll have it online. Jennifer, great to see you, and we'll see you again in a couple of weeks. Final look at the forecast when we come back.